raised as an activist. My dad was as well. So when I first began this work back in like 2014, when I began researching it, I was working in activist circles. I was leading direct actions. I was working with people who were like working 80-hour weeks, and a lot of these activists are really damaging their bodies and they're killing themselves. And I'm saying to them, resting has to be a part of the action plan. Sleeping and resting is a part of direct action. Slowing down is a part of the work. It's not just this afterthought. And so it's the renaming and the reclaiming that resting is protest. It is a protest to be able to say, we're going to intentionally stop and begin to like see resting as a place for a generative space. It's not a waste of time. In our resting moments, I believe that we're getting information, we're getting downloads, we're able to make connections between the things that we can't see when we're exhausted. Nothing comes out of exhaustion more trauma. I think the more we rest, the more we're actually going to be able to see our way through things.
And we're traumatizing ourselves.
We're traumatizing. Like, we're doing the things. Yes.
Yes. They'll be like, hey, let me help.
And you're sick, a tumor, a brain, like people with strokes. Yes, I know of an activist who had a stroke because she was overworking. The doctor was like, you have to rest. You never sleep. And so many activists are not well. We need you here. I think that's the number one rule of activism. We need you here. You can't do anything if you're dead. You know what I mean? Like, we need you here. We need you here healthy and full and whole. We need you here with your children. We need you here in community. We need you rested and well and connected, because the more you're exhausted, the more you're disconnected from each other, the more you're disembodied. And so you need to be connected to be able to really move things away.
It's like, we want the version of you that is capable of changing the world. Right? And like the tired ass, like,
that's not
version of you. No, that's not what's going to
show up and change the world. No, absolutely not. I talk about that in my first book, Rest is Resistance. We need to rest because this is the part of the movement. It comes out of activist work. It is political work. It is social justice work. And I think that there's just a reimagination that has to happen, that we have to begin to see resting as not an afterthought, something you do to waste time, but part of the sustainable part of our movement. Yes.